I prepared you a good dress for your wedding, a red set that my husband bought for me in Paris for you to buy it.
It's due to my beautiful voice. You are talking about Versace while I am already thinking about how we are going to organize ourselves financially so that the wedding goes well.
You two stop stressing. You keep saying that God is faithful. So what are you waiting for to believe that He will act?
Yes, I know, but we also need to get organized anyway. God will not come down from heaven to do everything.
Relax a bit, sweetie.
If you don't get it, Toby and I don't have a lot of money. We work a lot at the moment, we are saving money, and we are almost living on crumbs. All this to prepare for our marriage and our life as a couple. After marriage, it will be really not be easy, and that's what makes me a bit stressed out.
It's going to be tight, I understand you, but you have to stay positive anyway.
You're right, Siska, I think I'm a bit stressed.
But if not, did you think about what I proposed to you the other day?
Your idea of choosing wealthy wedding sponsors to cover the costs of the wedding for us. I don't really know, Siska.
What do you mean? You don't know too much. I'm telling you that it helps a lot. That's what I and my husband did when we wanted to get married 2 years ago. We didn't have much and were introduced to parents who took us under their wing and covered the wedding expenses for us. They even gave my husband a job. Today, thanks to them, we still live well.
That's not what Siska wedding sponsors are for. They are supposed to teach you, prepare you for marriage, and help you manage differences that you may encounter during your marriage. And also, it's not mandatory to have them. We already have our biological parents. I think that is enough.
I know all that, but I'm talking about the financial side. Sweetie, stop thinking like in the Middle Ages. I can introduce you to my parents and they will help you. Don't you need financial support?
And what do these parents ask for in return? Because this seems like a profitable business to me.
That's exactly it, sweetie. They ask for absolutely nothing. Imagine, in addition to advising you, they prepare everything else, they help you financially. Isn't it wonderful?
Oh, I don't know, I'm going to talk to Toby first, my fiancé.
Yes, really. Talk to him, sweetie. It is an opportunity not to be missed, I assure you.
Wedding sponsors. But do we really need it, honey?
I know I too was not convinced at first, but I realized that we may need it eventually.
But we already have our biological parents, Sarah and I think that is enough. We don't have to copy everything. If we are not convinced to do it, we do not have to do what everyone else does.
Darling, I know. But if everyone said that their parents gave them a lot of financial help during their marriage, and you know that right now we really need it.
So you want us to do all this for money? It is not honest to do that. Sorry.
That is not what I said. I said it doesn't matter. If we can get financial support as a bonus, in addition to any advice he could give us.
Sweetie.
Please, sweetie. At least we could meet them and then decide. Let's meet them first, please.
All right, all right.
Thank you, sweetie. So I'm going to tell Siska that you're okay with us meeting them. So she can organize the appointment.
I am sure that it is you who stole the money that was in my wallet. Give it to me.
I did not steal your money, my husband. It's not me, I swear to you. I don't even know where you keep your wallet.
There are only 2 of us in this house. So if it's not you, who stole it? Are you saying I am the one who's lying? So you're starting to steal things from me in this house?
I did nothing, my man. You have to believe me.
You're going to see today.
Celebrate the success of our businesses, my enchanting beauty.
Oh yes, my husband. Mr. Strategist.
It is he himself in person, and it is with pride that I bear the title of the best sponsor in the city. These poor idiots, they're going to enrich us even more this month. Who said you have to work hard to get rich?
Oh.
But wait, Little Siska called me this morning, and she said she wanted to introduce us to a new young couple who are looking for wedding sponsors.
Yes, she talked about it to me too. They are running out of money to cover their wedding expenses. The perfect picture? In any case, I am very much looking forward to meeting our next victims.
I can't wait too much. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, sorry.
Are you sure?
Yes, just a bit tired.
But it stops, please. We're not going to stand there all day, though. What is the program?
How are the preparations for your wedding going? Sorry.
It's going well. My beautiful Toby and I are fighting to make things go well.
You continue to worry about that. I told you our parents were going to do everything. You don't have to worry anymore. When I married my man, we were introduced to wedding sponsors who helped us financially with all the wedding expenses. I think parents will be of great help to you. They may even be able to find work for your husband.
I didn't know you could choose sponsors that way. I was thinking that wedding's parents most been knowing several years before. They have to be people you can trust. So you can't choose strangers as marriage counselors anyway.
It doesn't matter at all. Me and my husband did not know them before, but they have helped us a lot and they give us good advice. They really have a lot of experience. They supervised several couples.
Can we change the subject, please? I'm already stressed enough for this wedding.
Don't worry, sorry. The Lord is in control of everything. It's going to be all right.
And you, Siska? Everything is going well with your man?
Yes, everything is going well. My husband is a really good man, and I am very happy with him. God is giving us grace.
I am happy to hear that.
Well, Toby and Sarah, me and my wife, we are very happy to welcome you to our house.
Thank you so much for welcoming us.
We are also happy to finally meet you. We have heard a lot of good things from you.
But it's normal for you to hear good things about us. We are the best parents in town. What are you doing seriously in life?
I manage a small grocery store in the area.
And me, I am a hairdresser in a hair salon.
Small grocery store. You mean the small shops in the neighborhood? Good. You don't need to respond. Anyway, it's obvious that you don't have much. Don't worry about it. Me and my wife are going to cover all the wedding expenses. You don't have to worry about anything anymore. Isn't that right, sweetie?
Of course, my king. We will take care of everything.
Sorry, I don't know, but I'm not really convinced of all this. I don't trust these people. I think they are way too young for wedding parents. And what's more, their values are so contrary to ours. We are Christians, children of God, and we fear God where we walk according to the word and the will of God. We can't partner with just anyone.
I know, honey, but we don't have a choice. They are going to help us financially.
That's really all that interests you about all of this. You're ready to go against your principles just for financial help.
Toby, we need to be humble. We need help. For me, the whole money thing is stressing me out.
Personally, I suggest that we postpone our wedding. In that manner we can take the time to get what you need and we can get married without too much stress.
I hope you're not serious. We've already made everything public and you want us to push back. Do you know what people are going to say? Let me remind you that I work in a hair salon. All conversations are going to be about me and people are going to make fun of me.
Sorry.
Toby, please let's take advantage of this opportunity. Maybe it's God who opens a door for us for our marriage. Please, you don't earn much and I don't earn much. We need it.
All right, all right. Our wedding is next week. I would like to say thank you for having taken care of every expense. You have invested a lot. I am really grateful for that. May God bless you the more and more.
You are welcome, my friend. We will there for the marriage. Take care.
Thank you.
He think that this is a gift. who can spend a lot of money like that just freely. He will have to give it back. He don't know it yet. He don't know he is falling in a trap.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations for your marriage.
Thank you very much for all that you did.
But you have to know that you will give back all the money that I spent for your wedding.
What? But you told that it was a gift.
No, it's not a gift. You didn't listening well. This a paper you have to sign that you recognize the gift and that you will pay. Take it.
Okay, I am signing.
How are you feeling now?
I still feel a bit bad, but don't worry, I'll get better.
I really hope so, because you have to go back to work. Otherwise, we're not going to get away with it. We have a big amount of money to give back.
In 2 or 3 days I will be able to go back there. Just be patient.
But the parent said he was going to find you a good job at the company where he works.
Yes, I am still waiting for him to contact me. Who is calling you?
Speaking of the wolf, she's the godmother. Hello, godmother. We are doing well. By the grace of God, and you, godmother, how are you doing?
Hello, my baby, Saray, my cutie. Listen, girl. I have a very important shopping to do today and I absolutely need you. Meet me in the luxury store in the city center. I'm already on my way, waiting for you there. Kiss your husband.
Godmother, I really wanted to, but hello. She hung up.
Go for it then.
Are you sure it's going to be okay?
Yes, it's okay, honey, you can go.
Okay, so I am not delaying.
Saray. There you are at last.
Hello, godmother darling.
Tell me a little. It's between us. Don't you have any other clothes? You've been wearing that shirt way too often ever since you had it on you. You have to change a little bit from time to time. Plus, you're a hairdresser. Your husband doesn't tell you anything about it.
I'm going to change, my queen. When I can, I will.
Well, anyway, that's not why I called you. I wanted to do a little shopping together, and besides, I also wanted to take the opportunity to tell you something. The other day your husband came to the house and he told us a lot about you. Frankly, he gave us reports about you. So my daughter, you really need to change.
Oh good. But what did he tell you? It's not like Toby to do that.
And yet, that's what he did. He told us that you are not clean and he can't stand it anymore. He couldn't tell you that, you see, because he respects you. But he complained about you a lot, sweetie. He even says that sometimes he has to pretend to be sick just to avoid intimacy with you because he is so disgusted. Darling, you really need to change, because it's not nice when people start complaining about you like that. So that's why I brought you here, so we can go shopping. Don't worry, I'll buy it all for you. There is everything here to help you regain your husband's esteem.
That must be sorry. Already. Hello, Godfather. I didn't expect to see you here.
Hello, my little one. How are you doing?
I am well, thank you.
I thought I was going to give you a little surprise visit. Aren't you happy to see me or what?
No, it's not that. I'm just a little bit sick. Let's go sit down.
The apartment is not bad for people who don't have an interesting jobs. Even if the neighborhood leaves something to be desired, it still testifies to good management of your personal finances. It is very good. Well, listen my boy, I came to talk to you about something very important. Is it about your wife?
Yes, I am listening to you.
You know, Toby, your wife came to see us the other day with my wife. She complained about you a lot.
Why?
Yes, she said you weren't good enough. And she also complained a lot about your financial situation. You know, a woman needs to be taken care of. And you have a pretty wife, but you've made her wilt. How long is she going to put up with your poverty?
Did my wife tell you all this?
She came to us complaining. She almost cried because she was so upset, and she did well to tell her parents. It's normal because she can't stand everything that's going on in your home anymore. Listen to me, I have a solution for all this. I told you about a job available at my company. Let's make an appointment this Saturday at 2200 hours in the city center. Put your own perfume yourself well and style your hair. I'm going to buy a nice suit for you to wear that day.
What kind of job is it?
You will know it that day? Well, I have to leave you alone. I have a lot of important things to take care of today. Take good care of your wife and follow my advice.
What kind of husband exposes his wife that way?
And you, didn't you expose me? Maybe. I didn't know you were as hypocritical and immature, frankly. What if you are not satisfied? Why didn't you tell me? Why are you going to tell strangers about our privacy?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about everything you said to the Godfather about me.
Stop trying to turn the situation in your profit, it won't work today. Rather, it was you who humiliated me at the parents' house. You've only told lies. The godmother was talking to me out loud in front of everyone and people were looking at us. And everyone who was in that store knew that my husband went to tell my godmother that I was a dirty girl who doesn't know how to take care of my body.
I never said that. What is this story? Rather, it was you who said things to Godfather.
You think I'm stupid, don't you? You humiliated me, Toby. If I knew that, I would never have married you. I don't speak to myself in this house anymore.
You realize what you just said. I would not speak to you again. For that, you can count on me. Sweet eye.
Good evening, Toby.
I see you finished the work a little earlier today. You still don't want to talk to me? How long is Sarah going to last? What did you cook? I am really hungry.
Toby, please leave me in peace, please. When you came, you found me in peace. I don't want any trouble.
But what did I do wrong?
You and I just got home from work, so I don't see why you're asking me if I cooked you food.
But Sarah, it's always you who cooks food. You've always done it since the start of our marriage. Now, because of the little arguments we had, don't you want to cook any more food? So how do we do it? Because you know very well that I don't know how to make food. Why are you doing that?
So you publicly humiliate your wife? And you call that a small problem?
Can we fix this situation once and for all and not talk about it again, please?
But you said you didn't want to talk to me anymore. I am surprised that you are talking to me now.
It really hurts, sorry. So what did I eat then?
Your food is already served on the dining table in the kitchen. Leave me alone, please.
And why did you make me think you didn't prepare?
So, I hope you're applying my advice to your wife.
Yes, of course.
Did she finally confess that she was the one who took the money at home?
My sponsor. My wife is very stubborn. She still doesn't want to admit it. However, I beat her a lot, as you advised me. But she still won't admit it.
Keep beating her. She will end up confessing. A stealing woman like that is really very dangerous. However, it was she who came to tell us a few days ago. She was crying here, saying she was afraid to tell you. You have to beat her until she confesses. That way she'll be scared of you.
I will continue to apply your advice.
It is very well. And tell me how the work evolves. It's quite a lot of money.
It's not an easy job, but it's true that the money I earn is well worth it.
Do you know what they say? The end justifies the means.
Indeed.
You look so good in that uniform. Sir, my husband.
Thank you, madam, my wife. You know I hate it when I have to leave you, but I don't want to be late for work.
Okay, honey, go for it.
What is your program for the day?
My friend isn't going to join me in a few minutes here. Then we'll go to the hospital together.
Oh, okay, I hope she is well.
Yes, she told me it was nothing serious.
Okay, have a good day, my love. See you tonight.
Hi, sweetie. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Don't worry, I arrived less than 10 minutes ago. Okay, sweetie. Let's go then. I ran so as not to be late for my doctor's appointment. But, Siska, what has been happening to you lately? Nothing at all, sweetie. Why do you say that? It seems that something is wrong. You're sad. There is nothing, sweetie. For the past few days, I have felt like shivers. In fact, this is one of the reasons why I want to see the doctor. Are you sure everything is fine? It's all right, Elvira. Let's go, please. Okay. Doctor, what is going on?
Madam, unfortunately, we believe that when you felt last night, you lost the baby. We did not find the fetus in your womb.
What? Oh my God.
I am truly sorry, madam.
I know that I lost a lot of blood yesterday when I fell. But are you sure I lost the baby?
Yes, madam, I am truly sorry to that.
Why me? Why do I have to go through all this? What did I do to deserve this pain? What is going on? Siska, you went to see the doctor and came out of his office crying. What did he say? Elvira? I don't know what I did to heaven to deserve so much pain like that. Why me? My God? Elvira, I lost my baby, I lost my pregnancy, and this is the third time this has happened. It is not possible. Were you pregnant? Oh my darling, I am so sorry. I am truly sorry for that. Elvira, my husband beats me. He beats me almost every day, and he beat me so hard. He hit me in the stomach. I bled a lot and lost the baby. But that is not possible. He didn't know you were pregnant. Yes, he knew I was pregnant. I told him, but he didn't believe me. Elvira, what I am experiencing is not a marriage, it is an ordeal. Matthias and I never have a conversation. Every time I try to talk to him, it ends in disputes. He accuses me of things I never did, and he never believes me when I say something to him. And he still thinks I'm a liar and a thief. But I swear to you, Elvira, I never stole from my husband. I don't know why he thinks that way. Or I didn't know you were going through all that. Why didn't you tell us, Siska? I understand that it's about your intimacy with your husband, but now, the situation is quite serious because your life is at stake. I was ashamed, Elvira. I was ashamed of the failure of my marriage. Don't cry, Siska. I am so sorry about all of this. Let's go home. We are going to talk about it calmly and try to find a solution, because I'm sorry, but it can't go on like this.
Honey, I'm going to meet the Godfather. It's about the work he found for me.
Oh, okay.
You don't tell me anything else.
Like what, for example?
Okay, see you later. This place is a bit weird. However, it is indeed the address that the Godfather gave me. I thought we were going to meet in an office. It's really weird.
I can help you. Excuse me.
I didn't hear you approaching. Good evening.
Do you have a password?
Yes, the password is Romulus.
Okay, follow me.
Wait, please. Do you know what kind of work is?
It's not for me to tell you that, sir. Don't waste my time. Follow me. Wait here. Someone will come and get you.
Oh my God, but what could all this possibly mean?
Are you already back? How did that happen?
Now do you want to talk to me?
Well, it's just to see if you got the job. That is all.
I went there, but it was very weird. I did not have peace, so I ran away.
What do you mean, you ran away?
I came to a very strange place. The sponsor told me it was at his office. So I thought I was going to accompany. But it was a very, very weird place, like a secret place. It was dark and a gentleman came to see me. He led me inside and told me to wait for someone to pick me up. I really wasn't at peace, so I ran away.
The whole thing is weird. Maybe you got the wrong address.
No, I was at the right address. If not, the gentleman I met was going to tell me.
Have you tried calling the sponsor for more details?
Yes, but he's not answering. Honey, speaking of godparents, we need to discuss what happened a few days ago.
My Toby, please, it's too late to get upset. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to fight either. You know very well that I can't stand problem.
But listen to me, please. You told me that you never said what I heard from the sponsor.
And neither am I assure you. I never said everything the godmother said.
Are you sure you didn't say that?
Yes, my love. If there was a problem, I would tell you directly and we would have found a solution together. Why would I go say such things to our sponsors? In addition, you know very well that I accepted this sponsorship because you insisted. I don't really agree with some of the things they do. Do you think that I can confide such intimate things with such people?
You're implying that all of this may have been fabricated by the godparents. But why would they do that?
I don't get it either. Has your girlfriend Siska ever told you anything about them?
No, that's what she always told me.
It's really weird. Honey, I'm going to see the Godfather tomorrow. I want him to explain to me clearly what this work is all about. I'm not going to get involved in something I don't understand.
Oh my God. Look what your husband did. But why haven't you said anything in all this time? So you've been beaten by your husband for 2 years and you've never said anything. What if you had lost your life then? What annoys me the most about all this is the reaction of her godparents when she told them the news. Really? And what did they say? They told me that it was no big deal, that I just had to put up with it and that he would calm down eventually. It's a joke, I hope. This is why choosing the people to whom you give access in your relationship is of paramount importance. We need to go to the police. No, we can't do that. I don't want to see my husband in prison. But we have to do something about it. Things can't go on like this anyway. Speaking of your husband, I wanted to ask you if you know where he works. It was the job that the godparents had found for him. I never went there, but he told me that he worked as a manager in a large local company. And what is the name of this company? I think it's called Commercial Space. And he works at night or during the day? He works during nights. Why all these questions? No, for nothing. Toby is going to start the same job soon, so I just wanted to get the details. He went there yesterday, but he had trouble finding the address. Yes, it's because they don't have a fixed office, from what I was told.
But what happened yesterday? Toby, apparently you didn't go to work. Do you know that your absence caused problems with the big boss?
I'm sorry I was there, but I found the place a bit strange.
Whether the place is weird or not, you had an appointment and you missed it?
Yes, but I really need to know what it is before I get into this.
It is not for you to impose rules. It is you who is in need, and it is also you who imposes conditions. Do you want a job or not? I have young people who are much younger than you who work every day and who make profits of more than $1,000 a day. You don't even earn that amount at the end of your month and you want to play stubborn? Are you sick or what?
Can our exchanges remain respectful?
Are you going to shut up right now? Here, you are at my home.
Okay.
So I'll talk to you any way I want. You want to get me in trouble with the big boss? Is that it? Listen to me carefully, whether you like it or not. You are going to start this work because anyway, you have no choice.
What do you mean? I don't have a choice, oh.
That's a good question. On your wedding day, among the papers you had signed, there was a piece of paper that said that 3 months after you got married, you and your wife had to repay me everything I spent on you.
What?
You and your wife. You owe me $30,000.
But where am I going to get this money? I don't even earn 10% of that amount a year.
Unless you're going to play the next lottery, otherwise, you're going to have to do this work to pay me back.
So honey, how did it go with Godfather?
My wife, we have a very serious problem.
Oh good. What has happened?
Remember the papers that the parents had us sign on our wedding day? In these documents, it was noted that after 3 months of marriage, one was obliged to reimburse the amount paid by the sponsors, with interest.
What? I hope you're not serious.
They set a trap for us. I read the documents that we signed earlier and, in fact, it was clearly marked that we had to repay the amount 3 months later.
Oh my god, I kinda suspected it. It was too good to be true. But why didn't Siska tell me about this?
I've been thinking about it and I suspect that your friend is aware of this.
But what story did we get into? Oh my god, how are we going to repay all this money? These people are manipulators. At least he offers you a job so you can repay it.
The job he's offering me is selling drugs.
What?
These people are traffickers. The job of sponsors is to find people who will deliver drugs late at night to big customers. It's totally illegal what they're doing. I refuse to do this kind of work.
But how do you pay this debt then? It is not possible. How are we going to pay this debt now? Toby, I think you need to agree to do this work that the sponsor offered. We don't have a choice. We don't earn enough to repay such a colossal amount.
How can you say that? Sorry. Do you want me to go sell drugs just to pay off a debt? Sorry, but I'm not going to compromise just to get out of debt.
So how do we do it?
I told you I wasn't convinced to go to this godparents. Do you see where this whole story is taking us today? They set a trap to us and we find ourselves having to repay all the money they paid for our wedding. Sorry, we are children of God, and even in the face of life's difficulties, we need to stand firm and remain faithful to God.
Yes, it's true. I regret having wanted to live beyond my means. And you too, forgive me, Toby. It is my fault that we are in this situation today. I'm sorry, Toby.
Don't worry, we'll find a solution.
Do you know that this idiot Toby came to see me just now? To tell me that he didn't want to work for us because he says it's against his values and beliefs.
Does he know he won't have a choice?
That's what I said to him. We don't care about values when it comes to money, and besides, I'm doing him a big favor. I could have just let him work his way out of paying that money back. But I offered him to work for us.
Don't worry, my prince, he'll come back.
I know he'll be back. He is incompetent with his lousy work. Even if he wanted to, he won't be able to repay my $30,000. What a bunch of idiots. Frankly, they thought we were going to spend so much money simply out of compassion.
I love this business, darling. All we have to do is use a few tricks to fill our pockets.
And I can't wait for us to make even more money.
My husband, I lost our baby.
So what do you want me to do about it?
My husband, what did I do wrong to you to deserve this pain? Was it a mistake to agree to become your woman? Look how you disfigured me. So what happened to this deep love that we had for each other at the beginning of our relationship?
Stop playing the victim. You only get what you deserve.
But at least explain to me what you're accusing me of. I've been putting up with all this for far too long. I have no strength left.
Stop annoying me by playing the victim. I too have put up with lies for a long time. Wasn't it you who went to tell our parents that you were married to me because your family had to push you to do it, and that in reality you were in love with another man?
What?
Wasn't it you who admitted to them a few days ago that you had a lover and that you were stealing money from me to give him?
I never said anything like that.
And why would godparents tell me things like that if you hadn't said that to them?
I don't know anything about it. Would you rather believe the godparents when I have always told you the truth from the start? But you never believed me because you trusted the parents more than you trusted me. So if everything you are accusing me of comes from the parents, I prefer that we go and meet them together so that they can say in front of us everything they say to you when I'm not there.
So can you say the parents lied to me?
Yes, I don't think they're telling the truth. Let's go see them together.
It's okay. So tomorrow, we're going to do that.
Darling, I'm leaving for work soon.
Do you know the trade space? I searched the internet, but could not find the information I was looking for.
Where did you hear about this company?
It's the business where my girlfriend's husband also works. Their wedding sponsor is one of the managers there.
Are you serious? This company is an organization that works in the sale of narcotics. A-Spaces e-commerce is the name they use to sneak across what they are actually doing. They pretend to be a company specializing in the import and export of food products. But in reality, they are traffickers, and we have been following their trail at the police station for several weeks now.
Wow. It is not possible.
Honey, I think this information can help us catch them.
In addition, Toby was also referred to this work. He have to start soon, and I don't think he's aware of all this traffic stuff.
It is essential that we meet them to warn them. We need to keep all this very secret. I'm going to talk to my colleagues at the police station, and we're going to issue a catch plan.
Okay, honey, I'm going to invite them over tonight and we're going to let them know.
Okay, so my little Madeira, for the first time that you show up here with your wife, you are fine, Madam Siska. That's your first name, isn't it? You don't look good at all.
Hello parents, thank you for welcoming us. Godfather, we wanted to talk to you because my wife and I had some problems. She says that she is not responsible for everything you said about her. I finally admitted to her that it was you who said that my wife was wrong and that she was stealing the money from the house to give it to her lover.
Oh, go easy my boy, I never said that to you.
But it was you who told me that my wife had come to tell you that she had another man. You even advised me to start beating her to punish her.
I never said anything like that, boy. Rather, it was you who came here to show off your wife's weaknesses. We simply advised you. And then I forbade you from coming to my house to talk nonsense. Do you want to play a good husband today? Even I never laid a hand on my wife. Why would I advise you to beat your wife? You are a very bad husband. Look how you disfigured your wife. You were the one who enjoyed hitting her, and let's assume that I actually recommended it to you. That mean and you're stupid to apply such advice.
You have said it.
But no, shut up. I don't allow you to come to my house and accuse me and my wife of such nonsense. Did you tell your wife that all the time you were married, you were just lying to her? Have you also told her how you made your money? Did you tell her that you intended to divorce her to marry your lover and that you bought her a nice car?
My husband do all of this is true?
But of course it's true. It's been a year since he had another woman who he was going to marry later.
My wife and I are already aware of the nature of the work that the sponsor is offering me. He told me that recently, and the deal was that I don't have to say anything to my wife. They had us sign a piece of paper on our wedding day certifying that all expenses for our wedding had to be reimbursed 3 months later.
So they set a trap for you?
Exactly. Me and my wife don't know how we're going to repay this money except to take this job. But because of my beliefs and my fear for God, I cannot do such work.
This whole thing is so serious.
It will teach me to want to live beyond my means. Toby and I didn't have enough money to pay for our wedding. So the godparents' alternative seemed to me to be a solution that would really unburden us. I also saw that their values were contrary to ours. But I turned a blind eye to that and pressured Toby to sponsor us. Today, we are left with a colossal debt. It's all my fault.
Don't worry, darling. Things will work out. Don't worry about it. We are going to find a solution to all of this. I talked to the police about this lead and we have it planned. So this is where this band of thieves is hiding. Yes, they change meeting places a lot in the last few days. This is where they meet very well. I can help you. Do you have a password?
Good evening. Yes, the password is Romulus.
Alright, follow me. Oh, my friend Toby, you finally decided to join our team. And what's more, you're already bringing a new kid with you. Definitely, you are very effective. Christine is your friend. What is his name?
My name is Armand. You are under arrest.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
I am a police officer and this place is completely riddled by about 50 police officers. So I encourage you to cooperate.
Toby, you set a trap for me.
Nobody moves anymore. You are under arrest.
It's not what you think.
It's time to pay for all the bad that you did. Bring him to police office.
I hope you arrested my wife too, because she is also complicit in this whole story. And I also hope that you're going to arrest everyone else who worked for us. I am not alone in all of this. There is also the big boss. I can give you his contact details.
Keep quiet. I will answer questions at the police station.
I am ready for your questions. I'm going to mention all the names. I'm not going to spare anyone. I could not be alone in prison.
I told you to keep quiet.
Thank you, Armand, for helping us stop these imposters.
We did our job. Toby, thank you for your cooperation.
In regard to our debt problem, have we been able to find a solution?
I had the document evaluated by a lawyer, and unfortunately you will not be able to get rid of this debt because you signed the document. Even though this man's fortune was illegal money, it was still personal funds, and you signed a formal agreement because of your signature. You are obliged to repay this debt.
It is not possible.
However, we can offer you a measure of grace. You can pay for it little by little until you finished it completely. You don't have to pay the full amount right away.
How am I going to pay off this damn debt?
I thought about it, Toby. I told a friend who is the managing director of a major dealership in the area about you. He is ready to meet you. It's up to you to highlight your strengths. I know it won't allow you to pay for your head right away, but at least you'll be able to pay for it more quickly because it's a well-paid job.
Thank you so much, Armand. Thanks for your help.
Be brave, my friend. And this story should also teach you and your wife. Let me give you this advice. I know that you love your wife a lot, but sometimes you have to say no to him. When you feel that it can lead you to loss, it's very important.
It's true, I've learned from this lesson. Thanks for coming to Siska.
Your wife had come to the house. She told me to inform you that she does not want a criminal as a husband.
Siska, she is not my wife. You are my wife.
Oh.
I've thought a lot about asking you to forgive me for everything I've done to you. Initially, I accepted this job to pay off my godparents' debt. And when I was able to pay off that debt, I enjoyed having lots of money and acted like crazy. I promise you that when I can get out of here, we'll be able to start over and restore our relationship as before. I promise you that.
Congratulations on your promotion at work, darling.
Thank you, my love. This work is a blessing, and soon we will have finished repaying this debt, and we will finally be able to concentrate completely on our various projects.
Yes, my love, I really bless the Lord for this restoration.
I too bless him for teaching us so that we can be wiser in the future.
Indeed, this experience has made us wiser. Brothers and sisters, that's it all for this video. If you liked this video, feel free to like it, comment and share around you so that many souls be saved and restored. And don't forget to subscribe to the Sentinel channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. God bless you.